In from the International Energy Agency, IEA, Vandana Hari, the Asia Editorial Director of Platts, joins us on the phone line. Hi Vandana, afternoon. What were your key takeaways and implications from what the IEA has to say about demand as well as supply?
Hi, good afternoon. So I'm not surprised at all. It was to be expected because, at the best of times, projecting demand is a tough job. But what they do tend to go by is what the economic forecast and economic outlook is looking like. And as we've seen in recent months and weeks, rather, we have seen the ADB, the IMF all lower their forecasts. The world is now projected to be entering into a slightly more tricky situation with as far as economic growth, especially in the emerging markets, is concerned. So, the economic growth is not going to be as strong in 2016 as, let's say, it has been in 2015. Then it's only natural that you should expect oil demand to go down. To some extent, there is inelasticity there. So, if people are losing their jobs, if the economies are not doing well, not generating enough jobs, then it doesn't really matter how low prices fall. Demand will come down. So what IEA is saying, it'll still grow. It's not saying the demand will not grow, but it's not expecting it to grow as strongly next year as this year. I think that's a perfectly logical deduction, I would say.
So in that case, Vandana, what are the levels that you're watching out for in terms of the crude oil prices?
So if you look also at the major forecasts, we tend to monitor the top a dozen or so of analyst forecasts that come out regularly for prices. And we've seen that, again, in recent weeks, a lot of those forecasts have been revised down as well. Now, we have just a quarter left to go in 2015, but they have also revised down the 2015 forecast, which essentially what that tells you is that they're expecting Q4 to do prices to be even lower than what they've been in the first three quarters. They've also lowered their forecasts for 2016 and some also for 2017. Though by and large, the trend we see in the forecast is that they are expecting prices to recover in 2016 and then recover some more in 2017. Personally, I am a bit skeptical of that because, as we've seen, the IEA says demand is going to slow down. I think the reason they are still more optimistic or think the prices will be higher in the coming years is more on the supply side. A lot of attention recently has now focused on U.S. supply starting to come off the boil. So that's what is essentially underpinning a forecast for a slightly better. So let's say 50 to 55, if that's the Brent average forecast for this year, it's like up maybe $5 going into next year. That's what the consensus analysis seems to be so far.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much.